en route to gym. Euro gym time. Time to make the gains. The weather is literally taking a turn for the best. First day I arrived, it was raining and stuff. But now the rain's gone and the sun is out. Just went to an amazing wedding last night. This is like sort of still part of the day one going into the day two bit. I don't know how many days, conflicting things about how many days people do at weddings here. But yeah, the ones that I've ever been to have been 2 days. So yeah, so we got back like around 4:30ish in the morning, 5 o'clock I think. Or maybe I'm being optimistic, maybe it was later than that, I don't know. But yeah, I was up 8:30, had something to eat, and now yeah, gym time. Get my pump on, let's go see what's happening. Hopefully it's open. It's not 8:30 now, it's a little bit later into the day. Well, no, about an hour or two late. Yeah, I think it's about maybe 9:30, 10ish. So let's go see what it's all about. Go to gym, and then yeah, I think we're back to the wedding around maybe 4 p.m.ish to maybe 12 at night. But yeah, it's just been amazing so far. Still going good. Oh, sorry about the cars. And yeah, so I'll keep you posted on how this holiday's going. But currently we're at two days in-ish, and it's just been amazing. So yeah, stick with me guys. I don't know what happened this morning, but normally I get this there's a dog here next to the gym, and he normally always barks at me. Don't know where he is now. Probably used to me or something. He's like, I'm sick and tired of barking at this guy. Yeah, he's left me to it today, so we'll figure it out. The door's open, so we're laughing, we're in. Yes, get it. Gym time. Time to get that pump on. I reckon it's like, sorry you can't even see me. Can you see me? No. Yeah, it's around, I'd say around 15 zloty. Now I'll pay this now and then get a locker key, and it's time to train. It's time to cram the stuff in the locker time. Yeah, get what's pushed in there. Got the water, your essentials to making them gains, and take also the Gainesville. Oh, I got my change. I never really checked my change, but yeah, that's 5 back. Gave them 20, so we're laughing. You know what that is? That's my ice cream money, Lodi Wafalki money. I think I can get one for that. 5 zloty. Yeah. I don't want to call too many people and stuff, but I never bring a squash racket. But they got a, I don't know if you can see that well enough actually. Got a squash court. Roof's not very high, but yeah, that's cool. And I think, if you remember correctly, they've got like a little sort of like function room. Yeah, check. You can do like all your functional training. They normally do, I think, like classes and stuff in here. That's pretty cool. If that's what you want to do. And then I'm going to go up to the gym bit at the top, but I don't think I'm going to record people and stuff. It's not nice, so if I can show you it, I'll show you it. But yeah, so the gym's just behind here. Just leave your key and stuff, hang it up, and yeah, get our pump on, make our gains. There's like some good studios and stuff down the bottom, but yeah, we're just going to do the gym, and then that's how we're going to start the day. And then just holiday time. Okay, it's happened, workout done. Worked off a couple of the meals. I said a couple. I lost count of the meals after 6 of them in the wedding, but yeah, we're done. Shower time. And yeah, more adventures in Krosno. There's a bit of the Viswak, if that's the correct pronunciation. If I did that justice. It's nice and warm today, you actually want to jump in there. I don't know if it's a good idea. I'll be staying out. We're gonna go get some cherries up in the grandmother's cherry tree. There's just loads of cherries everywhere. So nice. Probably better to go from the other side. You see me? Mm-hmm. Collecting some cherries here. I haven't even got my working at height permit, and I'm on the ladder. You know, cherries are so nice. Everything's so fresh. Sun shining in Poland. It's beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. You need to come here, try it out. Okay, I wouldn't say come into this garden and come take these cherries, because that would be stealing. This is yeah. I know this person, so that's why we are here picking these cherries. But it's just, yeah, really, really nice. Very good. Haven't even washed them, but you know how we roll. We live life extreme. Krosno, sunshine, fruit. It doesn't get any better. Might even jump in the river on the way back there. Okay, over and out, superstars. Over and out. This is something that I find so different. Like pretty much every single house has a working well. No joke, seriously. Using the well. Pretty much every single house has a working well. That's what I found was so cool. I've never ever seen a well. I've never like ever used a well. Yeah? It's so awesome, serious. Let's see. I'll get some water now. So the ground wants like just one bucket. So we get the one bucket. Can you hear it? Here it comes. I'll probably open it up and take it up slower. So that it doesn't come up as an empty bucket. Check, see it? Check. Here it is. No joke. Check. You shouldn't really fall in one of these because it's not the safest thing. Check, see it? Cool, look. I'm here in the barn in the countryside. Look at all the stuff. I was just talking to my girlfriend. She can remember some of the things on the walls and stuff from her childhood. It's insane the memories that you can have. So cool, huh? Like just bits of wood and like old tools and stuff, and just really cool, quirky things you just don't see anymore. This is the type of history and stuff that will be lost forever and ever one day. Wow. I'll show you guys like all the outside bit and stuff, like all the countryside. I won't go, obviously I won't show you everywhere, but yeah, I'll show you around. It's really, really cool. So nice and relaxing. Really, really relaxing. So this thing here, I think it used to be able to sieve, well, it would separate the seeds. They were trying to explain to me how it worked, but I think a belt goes on here and it goes to the front and then it runs on the motor and you can see stuff moving. Let me try and spin it for you. See? And this little thing here is going. Sieving action. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And you'd probably put the stuff on the top, I think. But yeah, it's cool. Still works, still functions. Or minus the belt's not there. No, don't know where the motor is. But it's just cool, yeah? Quirky stuff. I think I was told this is an old Russian bicycle. Here's the countryside. Lovely, huh? Check those out.
My fault, of course. Serious people.
Huh? The village is gone. It's gone forever and ever.
Oni sobie zamkną oczy, nie? No pewnie. Inaczej powietrze i nie wstygnie.
I think behind us is some local like student place where you can stay, like some student digs, but it's still closed now until the summer. But yeah, you can jump in this water because it's really, really cold. But yeah, something really relaxing about the water, so nice. Yeah, loads of people swim in that here because it's meant to be deep and yeah, fresh and stuff like that, the water, but it's pretty fresh. You wouldn't catch me jumping in there right now because it's freezing. But you see the difference in colour, so it gets deeper because a couple of the rivers meet, and you can see it down there. You see the difference in colour, it's a deeper part of it. Yeah, I got a, there's just a lizard here, you'll see it move in the rock. He's chilling, thinking that I haven't seen him. Cool, isn't it? I'm not worried, but I could have stepped on it. Oh, so what type is it? There he goes.
No zasraniec.
Time to cook some sausages. Yep, sausages on from the fire. Can't wait. Yeah. There we go, cheese sausages going on. Skewer this beast. Let's get it on the fire.
Jest zamówiony mój sok.
Tutaj, gdzieś tu stał kubek. Nie wiem, to jest
Na podkładkę. Możesz jadł.
hope this dog doesn't take a liking to the sausage.
Chodź mi po drewno, bo...
This is Romanov Spa, I think is what this place is called. This little spa town. Water's all meant to have like healing properties and stuff like that. So having a walk through. This isn't in Krosno, this is like a little town on the side. So yeah, just came here for the morning. We'll have a little look around and see what gives. I don't quite know if the water smells like brackish. It's a bit salty, I don't know. I probably shouldn't fall in. It's not very high, and I can swim. I don't think got a feeling the camera might not make it, and it's windy again. Oh, man. It's like all these places you see behind, I think, are like the old treatment places and stuff. These little, I don't know, they're not actually houses, they're actually the treatment centres, I think, if I'm correct. Yeah, I was just being told that this place comes like alive in the summer. Loads of people here on the riverbank and stuff like that. Just, yeah, picnicking it up, ice creams, the whole night. Okay, so this is like the rehabilitation centre. I think it's the government sponsored and stuff, if I'm correct. Yeah, you come here, like if you have something happen, like heart attacks, all that kind of stuff, or it's sort of government sponsored, so you do like a little program where you do a bit of physio, relaxation, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. And that the government sort of sponsors and stuff, I think it's nice. Yeah, so that's what this whole sort of place does here, this little town, what it's known for, if I'm correct. You let me know in the comments if I'm not, I suppose. The main emphasis is just on relaxation, really, and just to chill and get out of the stresses of their daily life, or whatever, you know, whatever led you to the situation that ended up, I don't know, making you have the heart attacks and all those kind of bits. There's a dude back there on the lawnmower, one of those riding lawnmowers. He's literally got a like a thing of petrol in between his legs, having a cigarette and busy mowing the grass. What a gangster. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I managed to get a bit of recording and he stopped a while ago because the petrol thing fell off of it. Fell out from between his legs. It was quite funny to see. Whilst yeah, holstering the ciggy. Great. The guy spent too much time in that relaxation centre. He's extremely relaxed. Yeah, so this is like yeah, so that's hotel and the places you stay, and then I think this is where eating and stuff like that. It looks so nice inside, all the wood and stuff. Wow, just wood and like, yeah, I think it's like wrought iron, like metal. Really, really nice. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, old scale. I'm trying to give you guys an aspect of the size of this place. It's quite grand, it's quite large. I don't know if the video is doing it justice. Very, very nice. Mushroom picking time. Picked the wrong one. You're not waking up. 4x4 routes here. Boys who are 4x4s in the UK love this. Crazy routes. Just amazing. Check all the hives. Lots of people now have beehives here. It's quite popular. When I was looking into starting a hive in the UK, it's like 250 just for like a starter hive. 250 quid. I think that was including a bee, and I think maybe 500 bees. Oh. And even then, they're not, you know, it's not certain they're going to stay. Check, there's even more hives. So look, see if I can zoom in. You see all them? Let's see if we can get you some zoomage action. Pretty cool, yeah. There's a couple of bees busy swarming there. Nice. Got a feeling this means, yeah, you could potentially meet a bear. Somebody must have told them I was coming. You know. Man, stop, I want to hit your lift, bro. Drag me up this mountain. I say mountain, I mean hill. I had to try and show you guys this. This is incredible how, I don't think you can quite get the aspect for how steep this is. This is like, goes incredibly steep. I don't even know if it's doing it justice. Try and show you if I can record backwards down. We've already got like a pretty serious gradient here. Oh, now the camera's not doing it justice at all. But this is like insane, and it just keeps going up and up and up. Whoa, this would be insane on the 4x4. Yeah, I just found myself a fitness center. You find yourself a gym wherever. People tell you can't find gyms. Come on, man. I'm in the forest somewhere. Made me a little gym here to make them gains. Check it out. Come on, superstars. Let's make those gains. Okay, we've been over there, made my gains in the gym. Now it's time to walk back down the hill. I never came across any bears yet, and we're on the descent. So it looks like I'm the only bear on this hill or mountain today. Never fear, guys. Never attacked another human being. And now to keep it real. Looks so nice, huh? Check how beautiful this is. So relaxing. Just nice. Get some fresh air. Smell all the pine. Guys, just enjoying the holiday as per usual. This seems abandoned. I wonder why. I wonder why. I think this and there is just like water passing over some like branches or something, and then they're breathing it in because it's meant to be good for your lungs or something like that. I don't want to get too close because the people there having a little private moment and stuff. Another fountain, I suppose, pumping out that water. You probably breathe more of the stuff in here than you will back there in the little branch area. Okay, so there's 5 working oil fields. 2 of them are from the 19th century, so we're going to go look at one of those now. And they're all working, they still extract crude oil from here. Okay, so this is oil well Victor. This is a reconstruction. So, but it's meant like a period reconstruction. So this is one from the 19th century. No oil in it. But it's just to show you there's a few like there's more than, I think there's more than 10ish of these that are like reconstructions. Yeah, no oil in the bottom. But what he was telling me is there's actually, I said 5 working oil wells, there's actually 55, and 5 of those are within this museum. They, if I'm right, 3,500 tons of oil or something they extract a year. And yeah, so we'll get to look at these all, but like I say, this is a reconstruction of oil well Victor, but yeah, let's keep going. So here's a map of where the where the deposits are of like the gas and the oil. So the gas is green, gas is green, oil is the black ones. So he was just explaining to us the percentages and stuff. So they, like oil wise, they extract 6%, so they buy in all the rest. So 6% of the oil obviously that they extract, they get to use themselves. And then gas, it's 30%, and they're buying the rest from like Russia and all over the other, like America and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so we'll keep going. It's really interesting actually. You can start to smell the oil. So now we're going towards, I think, a working one. Sorry, hopefully you can hear because everyone's chatting away. But yeah, so we're going to go towards a working one, and I can really start to smell the oil, and I can imagine it'll only get much stronger when we get near there. And here we go, some more beehives. I love beehives over here because they understand that bees make the world go round. And because I'm a honey bear, I love that honey. Okay, so yeah, so this where we're currently standing is called like the boiling pits or something, because it's where the oil and that came to the surface a long time ago. But this isn't the oldest working oil well in the, you know, just in Europe. This is the oldest established oil well in the world. So yeah, obviously people used oil and stuff a lot, you know, a lot in history for different things, like religious and, you know, all sorts of other things as weapons and stuff. So, you know, oil wasn't new, but it was just the first time they had made established a well, and that's what that monument was, so 18 whenever it was. And yeah, it's really interesting. They call, that's called I think the translation is like oil rock pool or something like that. But yeah, I thought it was like the oldest just in Europe, but it seems to be the oldest and first established one in the world. And hopefully we're going to work our way towards this one that's still working, you know, one of the older ones that works. But yeah, I'll show you guys that when we come to it. But yeah, really interesting. Get a yeah, they do guides in English and Polish and stuff. So yeah, definitely come have a look. It's amazing. Okay, guys, we made it to Oil Well Frank, who is from the 18th century, still working oil well. I'll explain to you a little bit of things, but as you can see, like just little touches, like you can see why it was used as like a preservative. Check out the way the water, it's drained a little bit, so you can see the water sitting on the top from the oil. That is oil right there. Let me try and do this. I don't want to drop the camera down or slip in because it's quite slippery. But can you see the bubbling? That bubbling effect is not. It's the gases escaping from the oil. So you'd put the bucket from there, from old Frank over there, pop it into this, and then you'll go across into here, which is like a storage tank, which is sitting down there. And the reason why you would leave it in the storage tank, they leave it for about a week, so to separate the water from the oil, and you don't put fresh crude oil straight into a drum because the gases will pressurize and it could explode and stuff. But yeah, this is working. Like 18 century, this is insane. It's really cool. But the smell of oil obviously is really strong, and yeah, just a little bit, just being careful. Hopefully you got to see the bubbling in there. And yeah, so all you would do is let me try and show you guys from the back. So yeah, so you would pretty much twist that. That bit doesn't, it's massive, absolutely massive. Well, that's cool. They dug these things manually by hand to the depth of 100 meters, and then you can see it's like reinforced with like wooden slats. Oh, you can't really see, so apologies for that, but hopefully you got to see the bubbling down the bottom. Can you see the bubbling? Yeah, I can see it slightly. But yeah, that's old Frank. I'm just happy to see that, but that's really cool. And like I say, the guide's like, obviously he's knowledgeable because he works here and stuff, but it's amazing. You don't know half of it. Always learn something new every day. It's the best way. And like this place is amazing. Like 15 minutes drive from like Krosno, like the city centre. Just tank from the 20th century, and I was asking why it has this wooden bit at the bottom. So the reason why that is because obviously when you leave the oil in the tank, the water separates. So this is like just to insulate and keep the water that's in the bottom of the tank, I don't know, like not such a, you know, there's not such low temperature, so it doesn't, you know, freeze and obviously burst the tank. That's pretty clever, isn't it? Just simple solution for a simple problem. Okay, so this is when we went from the hand digging wells to a machine. So you'd have 6 guys hanging on that end there. And they did so now they do rotary drilling, and this was percussion. So I looked at it and I thought it was maybe rotary of sorts, but it does not. So it's percussion. So you'd have 6 dudes down there, and this would work like sort of like an hammering action. So you'd have the bit on the end, and it would just smack in. So 6 dudes would be lifting this up and down and hammering. So we'd do 1/2 meter a day, right? So listen to these numbers. So 1/2 meter a day. And they would dig this to about 400 meters. So yeah, so 800 and something days to dig a well. Now this bit here with this wheel, that was to take the actual crushed rock out. So this little device here, well, this bit of pipe here is called a spoon, I think is what it's translated to. And what it would do is you'd put that into the borehole, and all the crushed rock would sort of fill that, and there'd be a flap inside that would close, and then they would be able to extract the crushed rock. But that's just so, this is pretty big. You have to obviously see it to see that, the size of it. But yeah, there we go. So we went from digging it by hand to sort of, yeah, still using a machine, but it's still pretty manual. and it took forever, it seems. Old petrol company from like, I don't know the exact dates, but people probably know it's CPN, Central Production something, I don't know. That's pretty, there you go, CPN. You probably see petrol stations that look a bit like this nowadays, I suppose. Oh, petrol pumps, oh sorry, the light's not helping. It's pretty cool, wow. See, this is people, just a little picture of how they would pick it up from like when the oil bubbled to the surface, and they'd take it to like the villages and stuff and sell it. Because like I said, you can use it to preserve wood, and people used it for medicine and all sorts of other stuff. All the lamps are used for different things. Number 75 most common, 73 most common, 79 is what they used in doctor's surgeries. The one back there was for train conductors. So I was trying to figure out which one my granddad would have used on the trains. So he reckons it might be that one. Yeah, there's just loads and all the different things. The reason why is because the guy who worked at the oil fields, or who was there, he like owned, like ran it for a while. He was the first one to come up with the idea of a lamp, and it was the first one used in an appendix operation in Lviv or something like that. The guy was telling us. I was trying to get as much details and stuff as I could for you guys. He lived to like 60 and died of pneumonia. Here's the machine and repair workshop. So here's all the like workbenches and stuff. This was like a polishing wheel, a drill, your workbench back here. Let's see. Press, massive lathe. And then they used to turn all of these pulleys off of some guys on the other side of the building with like, on just like a handle. Then when the oil well made money, they got this motor. And let me see if I can find the dates for you. I think it's 1854. Can you see it there? 1854 to 1958. And yeah, it's still all period. It's all the same. It's all original. Okay, so here's the old working forge. Yeah, that's not period. That's new. Fire extinguisher. Yes, that's cool. Have a look. There's all the tools and stuff and fire. There's the pump that would obviously make it a bit hotter. There's a little hand crank. A little anvil. Yeah, everything had to be self-sufficient. So these, oh, hopefully the light doesn't mess it up. But yeah, these railways ran to all of the oil mines, and yeah, they had to be self-sufficient. So they had to make everything in-house. It's quite large too. So the guy just turned on the engine to run these pumping jacks. So there's two. So let's try and show you. So this is what you normally, when you see oil fields or anything to do with oil, this is what normally springs to mind. And as you can see, there's like a wheel. There's a seems like some sort of like an engine house inside. So he's just turned that on, and you'll be able to see. Show you the action. There we go. That's cool. And then there's another pumping jack down the bottom, or nodding donkey. You do not want to get your hand in there. There's one electric motor busy running two pumping jacks at the moment, but it can run the maximum of 11. But that is flying. Well, the leftover stuff from a World War II battle. Wow. Yeah, there's some leftover bits from battle in World War II. Some artillery. Here is the mortar. Call me crazy, but I'm going with that saying the Museum of History. I'm hoping. Or look a fool. It's just the outside of it. You can see the other, like the plane and the mortars and stuff behind. I'm going to go across the... This tank is huge. Absolutely huge. Big old lump. Wow. Tracks on the thing. Okay, so this thing launched missiles, I reckon. Dead giveaway is probably the missile hanging on the back there. It's Pendolino Pangchao. It's pretty cool. I need to get over there to Smurfs, get myself a Lodi, the drug of choice over here. You're done now. Ice cream time. Lodi, the best. Here in the I'm here in the city centre, Krosno, with my ice cream and this lovely view. So nice. So nice just be out here, have a coffee, get an ice cream or something. Oh, it's really, really nice. Nice and relaxing. Okay, so I'm about to hopefully walk up to the top of that and get some footage from the top. There's the bells, third largest. Around. Wow. These bells are massive.
Środek pochodzenia, który wylądował do Krosna. Osiedlił się w Krośnie, ożenił się bogatą mieszkanką, ale sam również dorobił się dużego majątku na handlu winem węgierskim, handlował napory królewskie i był majętnym, jak powiedzieć, kupcem w Krośnie. Nigdy nie został własnictwem. To tam został kupcem. Był fundatorem tej wieży, fundatorem tych trzech dzwonów, które się znajdują na wieży.
4 tons. Wow. The middle one only weighs 4 tons. Just the middle. That one there weighs 4 tons. We're gonna go up there afterwards. The guy plays a trumpet, I think, every single night, if I'm correct, out of this tower. So yeah, we're gonna make it up there and then hopefully be able to get some good footage from the top there. Demonstration of the sound. This is the mechanism that does the timing. Okay, cool. So it does. Okay, awesome. Yes, there we go. Wow. Wow, these are massive. I'm not the greatest with heights, but here we go. So there's the nice view. Yeah, I'm not going to be warring with anyone for position here. I'm just going to be staying exactly where I am. And I ain't going to be messing about. Lovely. Very, very nice. Beautiful view from up here.
I jeszcze możemy zobaczyć kawałek restaurowanego muru obronnego poniżej tej ulicy. Jak
Tu jak się kończy ulica droga? A tutaj,
Tak, i tam w lewo.
Rozumiem, ale myślałam, że widać stąd.
Nie widać.
panorama Krosna, po lewej stronie widzimy zamek Kamieniec.
Można przez lunetę zobaczyć.
Można zobaczyć przez lunetę. Zapraszam.
Pan nakieruje, żeby nie Yeah, have a look for the...
Jest na zamku, zamek Kamieniec, powieść Aleksandra Przedwy-Zemsta. Właśnie się tam odbywała. Obok, po prawej stronie, jeżeli popatrzymy...
Tylko 10 km.
Tylko 10, oczywiście. Oczywiście w linii prostej.
Concert time in Krosno. Got my coffee, a cappuccino, and there's the concert. Still happening. It's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit quiet. It's raining at the moment, and we're a bit early. Yeah, nice.